In this modern day culture war that we hear so much about, gender seems to be a defining battle. The roles that men and women play in society is being shaken up for the first time in history, with some winners and many losers.
Pretty harsh.
Well, so's your coffee. You know, the girls down at the office make better coffee on their hot plates.
I wanted to find out if gender roles still exist in Portugal today, and if they are indeed a form of oppression from our patriarchal overlords, or if they're actually really not that bad.
I have seen this, women are more doing the household works, cooking, cleaning, and men are not.
Okay, do you agree?
I think also, yeah.
Yeah, this is normal
like
in
this.
Portugal, I think.
Do you think gender roles still exist in Portugal today?
Absolutely. 100%.
Can you elaborate on that?
Well, yeah, like girls and guys like are taught to behave a certain way from like birth. Like girls like pink, boys like blue, and then like that kind of like carries them through their entire life. And then it manifests in adulthood, in their relationships, friendships, and everything. So 100%, yeah.
Would you say it's a good thing or a bad thing?
A bad thing?
Why?
Well, it's a bad thing because truthfully, you can be whatever you want and whoever you want. And like the way you're born or like your genitalia does not define who you grow up to be and like your values and like your worth as a person. So like gender roles should not exist.
So you don't think there's any value to say like having specific roles in a relationship?
Well, in relationships, I do believe that there's always like a masculine energy and a feminine energy, but that doesn't necessarily have to come from a man or a woman. It can come from anyone. Like even in a straight relationship, the girl can have the masculine energy.
Portuguese society is pretty much based on this traditional view that the man provides and the woman takes care of the home, children, so it pretty much still exists, but much less than a few years ago.
I think it's decreasing.
It's decreasing?
Yeah. Girl power.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, if you see in Portugal, the woman studies more than men, so yeah.
Is gender roles good or bad? What do you think?
Bad.
Yes, of course, bad, but
But why?
I mean, bad, but I don't know. Tipo, é bad, mas por que é bad? Ah, eu ia falar português.
You want to say in Portuguese? He speaks Portuguese, so he can translate.
Ah, ok.
Fala português.
we are discussing what we are going to say.
Por que é mau? Por que é mau? Tipo, nós sabemos por que é mau, mas tipo... Why is bad?
Because you all said really quickly, yes, it's bad. What about it is bad?
Well, yeah. Por que, amigas?
Let me think.
Okay, amigos, what's going on, girls?
Amigas. Calma, é bad. É bad.
É bad.
Nós temos direitos, né?
Nós temos direitos.
Because we have rights. So, you know, the Declaration of Human Rights, yeah, we all are humans, so we need to have the same rights as men have. So.
Okay, but you think that just because a man is working more than, say, a woman, that he has better rights than her, he has more rights than her?
Yes.
Is that the same issue?
Yes. I think, yes.
What about the women who choose that they want to stay home and be a mother?
That's okay.
That's their problem.
You mean their choice?
Yeah, their choice. Problem, sorry. Gen Z.
I think it's old-fashioned to think that Portuguese men don't help with the kids here or home. Yes.
So do you mind me asking, are you married?
I am single.
Do gender roles exist in Portugal today?
Yes.
Can you explain?
It depends on the generation you're asking. If you're asking me, I think in my generation that idea is no longer existing. But if you ask older people, I think you're very likely to find an old man and he will tell you that yes, my wife should stay at home while I work.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you think that gender roles are a good thing or a bad thing?
Definitely a bad thing.
Agree?
Yeah.
Why though?
Because I think even though women are men and women are different in general, but everyone should be equal in what they should be able to do. The difference is men obviously are stronger, which are more likely to go to certain jobs. Women are more likely to go to other jobs, but in general, I think everyone should do what they think they are capable of.
Mas sim, concordo com tudo o que ela estava a dizer, porque há certos trabalhos que as mulheres não estão adaptadas que os homens conseguem fazer, por exemplo. Acho que não é, por exemplo, acho que não vou estar não é que não seja capaz de fazer.
Mas há mulheres fortes.
Exatamente, há mulheres fortes e pronto, mas acho que, por exemplo, não ia meter, se calhar, uma mulher também a trabalhar nas obras, por exemplo, ou um homem a trabalhar nas obras, para mim já ia ser uma diferença. Acho que é um trabalho de homem, porque é um trabalho mais físico e de força, do que para a mulher estar a fazê-lo. Então...
How do you guys organize your roles in the relationship?
So we're both students. We do pretty much the same. We both go to school. He works, I don't have time, but he
Trabalho,
goes.
faço desporto.
Yes. I go to gym, he goes to gym.
Yeah. So right now though, he's working and you're not.
No,
So he's paying the bills.
no, I pay my own bill.
In my house, only my father works, and my mom is a stay-at-home mom.
Well, my mom works and my father works too. But yes, of course, I see in many cases, yes.
It's still quite common then.
Yes, unfortunately.
Oh, you say unfortunately, so that was going to be my next question is, do you think it's a bad thing, gender roles?
I think it's a bad thing, yeah.
Can you say why?
Because it promotes... como é que se diz? Discriminação.
fala português if you want, we can translate.
Machismo.
Machismo, discriminação. It's a bad thing.
Do you agree?
Yes, I agree.
So in your situation personally, you said that at home you have your father working and your mum not working. How do you feel about that?
They think it's normal for them. It's like my grandpa and my grandmom is exactly the same thing. We are a new generation and we are used now to new things, like the internet teaches us new things, and I think different. They don't. But for them it's okay.
Wouldn't you say that there's a possibility that if they're happy, then it can work, right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, especially on the lower class of society. Most people I know basically between the ages of 50 or 60, they basically do other roles and the women just take care of the children.
Right now, women don't just do work or homework, take care of the children, but the way of working outside of home and take care of the children is, it's a lot for women and less for the men.
Well, I think gender roles are actually fading out. I think both men and women are taking both roles, cleaning and working, and everything is evening out throughout the years.
Sure.
And I think the best way to have a nice relationship and build a life with someone is to actually have equal roles, and everyone does the same stuff. Yeah.
You agree?
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Do you think it's a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a bad thing.
Elaborate on that a little bit.
You mean where I see all the gender roles, right? I think especially on the countryside you see really the traditional thing that the women stay at home, raise the children, and the man is going to work. And I think that's quite typical.
Do you think that, you said that's a bad thing though, why is that a negative thing?
Because the women, they have to pay for it a lot because they stay at home, so they can't do any career, and so they lose a bit time in their job, and yeah.
So in your opinion then, what's the perfect balance then, or the perfect dynamic for a couple?
That they stay at home both. So 1 year the women, the other year the man, or maybe the man is staying at home and the woman is working, so they had
Rotated, I guess.
Yes.
Do you agree, sir?
Yes, of course.
Enfim, eu acho que em qualquer lugar do mundo tem a desigualdade. Eu acho que não existe em nenhum lugar do mundo que a que essa situação exista. Eu acho que as mulheres são sempre reprimidas, oprimidas, né? Sempre. Não tem como, em qualquer lugar do mundo.
Men do jobs and women do jobs, and it's like divided. Do you think that happens in Portugal or not?
A little bit, yeah. A little bit.
Do you think it's a bad thing or a good thing?
I mean, depends of the person. If you are a woman and you want to look for your home and the kids and your man works, it's okay. But I mean, if you are a woman and you like to work, I mean, you should work.
Okay, so it really depends on the person, right? It's not like good or bad, right?
Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, is a little bit bad because everyone should work and earn that money because a relationship can break anytime.
What does the perfect relationship look like? Like, you're gonna both work. You both work the same, earn the same kind of money. What do you think? Or you work more and she works less. What do you think?
For me, we both work and we both take care of the kids and the home. I mean, a split tasks.
Yeah, shared responsibility, right?
Yeah.
Personally, I didn't have that kind of experience, okay? But I heard from other people that, yeah, it's for sure getting better, differently from the past. Yeah.
Sure. And do you mind me asking, is this your partner over here?
Okay.
Yeah, is this your girlfriend?
No.
No, she's shaking her head. No. Are you in a relationship or are you single?
No, single.
What would be the perfect dynamic in a relationship?
You have to speak with the person that you are with, like to face these things, because otherwise, if you are living day by day, these things they can get worse or better. It's just like a roulette. So it's better to fix everything before. Okay. So being clear on these things, I guess, is the best thing to live like a good relationship.
Oh, fantastic. So what you're saying is you just need to establish boundaries, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Like being clear and not lying on these things, okay? Like just being honest on what you think about it, and I guess there will be no problems on that.